إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهد الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأن محمدا صلى الله عليه وسلم عبده ورسوله. إن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله، وأحسن الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، وشر الأمور محدثاتها، وكل محدثة بدعة، وكل بدعة ضلالة، وكل ضلالة في النار. أما بعد. Dear brothers and sisters, I'm looking around this room at this diverse community, Allahumma barak, these beautiful faces, coming to Yawm al-Jum'ah to renew their iman, to charge it with their weekly charge, with their weekly cleansing of the heart. Dear brothers and sisters, these days that we are on, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala swore by them. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala swore by them that they're the best of days. So subhanallah, what have we done in the best of days? We're almost over. Tomorrow, Yawm al-Arafah. What have we done so far? Did we change any of our actions? Better yet, I want you to reflect a little bit more. I want you to go to the beginning, the first night of Ramadan, first night of Taraweeh, when you had goosebumps in Taraweeh, and you went back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you said, Ya Allah, I want to make tawbah. Ya Allah, I want to get closer to you. Ya Allah, a'inni ala qiyam Ramadan. And you had this strong niyyah to do better, to change. But I also want to remind you the day after Laylatul Qadr, the 27th night. Some of us felt charged, and some of us, what did we do? Did we ista'id for shaitan to come out? Did we start go shopping and thinking about the ma'asi we left before Ramadan? So what are we doing with the blessed month, blessed days? What are we doing? SubhanAllah, this is a refresher. It's a reminder. We change, we reflect during Ramadan, and we promise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala we will change. Ramadan leaves. Some get annoyed when people fast right after Eid. They're like, come on, we're trying to get out. We haven't went out to a restaurant in a while. Why? Why is Eid? For the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why? We have so much to catch up on. We have so much to go do. We have so much mingling and gatherings to do. But brothers and sisters, how are we? How are we reflecting on ourselves? How are we bettering ourselves? Remember, Ramadan was a school. It's a course. You graduate and you change. You're a better person. Yes, there's ajr, but it's a course that you take yearly. But then now we are in the best days. What did we do? Are we gonna let it slip and throw alayna? Brothers and sisters, I want to remind you that it's not too late. For the people that went back to the ma'asi, you had tawbah at the beginning of Ramadan. You went back to the ma'asi. I want to tell you, do you think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives you? Do you think He forgives you for returning to the ma'asi? No, He doesn't. He does not. He replaces them with good deeds. Imagine the kabair, imagine the small, imagine the big. But you go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and you make tawbah. But subhanallah, all we ask for in our dua is, Ya Allah, forgive us, forgive me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is most merciful. He gives you more than you ask. Brothers and sisters, I want to talk to you about al-mu'min al-qawi. I want you to ask yourself, is that me? What is the mu'min al-qawi? Is it the rich? Or is it the person that can help? You don't need to be rich to help. You don't need to be rich to lend a hand. Even if you're poor, do you want to be rich? Donate. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself promises you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promises you that He will return in folds. Do we not believe Him? What are we doing here then? When Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself promises you, I will tell you a story. Before the story, let me give you an example. Sorry. Let's say there was a billionaire friend of yours. It was a family friend you guys knew for generations. You trusted him, you knew him your whole life. And he came, with no comparison with, he came and he said, give me $1,000 now, I'll return it tenfold. I'll give it to you 10,000 by Friday. Would you think twice? No, we wouldn't. And this is a human that can die, that can go bankrupt, that can go broke within hours or days with a small wrong decision. But subhanAllah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala himself tells you, if you give well, if you donate, first, you do not decrease your wealth. He does not decrease your wealth. Second, He returns in folds. Where is this relationship, where is this business that we do with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Brothers and sisters, now I want to share a personal story that happened to me. There was a time that I owed someone 18 grand. And I had 2 months to give. And with just purchasing a house and things, I didn't have much money. All the money I had till my next paycheck was $237. I'm not a great businessman. I don't know how to flip. I don't know how to get 18 grand. Plus, I went to Islamic school and our teachers told us, always do business with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Always do business with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So, I grabbed the $200 and I donated them. And I tried to survive on the $37. Wallahi, that's the only month in my whole life that I got 25 grand in 1 month. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala blessed me, not just the 18, blessed me more. And I was more comfortable than ever. Alhamdulillah. But brothers and sisters, are you ready to do business with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Or is it just something we say al-minbar? Are we ready to show the people that look up to us as role models what it is to deal with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? How many of us know someone, either overseas or someone, that he's not too wealthy, but subhanAllah, you don't even know how he has so much money. He has so much money to give constantly. He has so much money to give. He has so much money to offer the best of hosts. Brothers and sisters, ask yourself, are you al-mu'min al-qawi? Are you al-mu'min al-qawi? A helping hand is not always in one way, in different forms. A helping hand to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is better than the tarawih. It's better when you help your brother that is in need. It's very close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. With mentioning the people in need, I am here on behalf of Rahma Worldwide to remind you of your brothers and sisters in Gaza. Your brothers and sisters in Gaza are in need, you guys already know. They are in so much need, subhanAllah. Allah is the only person that knows. Allah. Brothers and sisters, watching this war almost like live makes you reflect on what does Allahu Akbar mean. When you hear the Allahu Akbar and you get the goosebumps, you say, subhanAllah, is this the meaning? Is this the true meaning of Allahu Akbar? When they say Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah when they lose everything. Alhamdulillah when they don't have tomorrow's plan. How many of you can just go to sleep if you don't know how you're going to eat tomorrow? But these brothers and sisters, Subhanallah, they are saying Alhamdulillah. They went through Ramadan. I guarantee you, if it was any less quwwat iman, I guarantee you, they would be looking for a fatwa to not fast Ramadan. They would find excuses. As you hear a lot of them, people when they travel just about an hour away, they want to break their fast. We are so, what's the word, bougie. We are so comfortable. We can't sacrifice. With Eid right around the corner, is our focus what we're going to look? How are we going to look on the day of Eid? What are we going to do? The flowers? Or is it seeking ajr? What is it? It's the best days of the year. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala swears by them. What is our focus? Think about it. It's like day and night. The focus can be what your appearance is, or it can be how you can help, or how can you reflect, how can you better yourself. Or the day before Eid, what is it? Yom Arafah. Are you preparing for dua? Are you preparing to read Quran? Or is it just, let's go shopping? Oh, it's the Saturday. We have to go shopping. We can't wear the same thing as last year. What would people say about us? Brothers and sisters, I pledge you, please sacrifice. Learn how to sacrifice. Teach how to sacrifice. You have your sons, you have your little siblings, even the young or the old. They need to learn how to sacrifice. Maybe they forgot. Maybe they forgot what a struggle is. Brothers and sisters, I've been told to remind you and tell you maybe a little bit about Rahma worldwide, what we have done. Alhamdulillah, we've installed over 16,000 tents and distributed over $2.5 million. And also, alhamdulillah, we brought in over now maybe 125 surgeons and conducted, I forgot the number of surgeries, but we reduced the number of surgeries from 2 weeks to 2 days. Previously, we used to bring in our medical aid through luggages with the surgeons. The surgeons would bring in, they're allowed one carry-on style bag and then one check-in bag size. The check-in bag size would be the medical equipment, and the small one would be personal. Brothers and sisters, I want you also, since I've been hearing that there's a lot of shek from different communities. But I want you to remember who benefits from this shek? Who benefits from breaking the ummah being one? And also to check, to confirm for yourself, so you're able to sleep better. You can check Al Jazeera. Al Jazeera has us interviewing, records us in the hospitals, records us distributing, and also you can see our website. But I am telling you, food does come in. Food does come in, and remember there is 2.3 million people in Gaza. So if someone doesn't get it in his town, yeah, it's possible. It's possible to be true. It's possible because of the block. You know, they're trying to filter out the north. They're trying to occupy. It's possible. We're not a military group. We're not armed humanitarian. We're just humanitarian aid. So we cannot forcibly. We have to, with permission, to bring in to the north. Well, alhamdulillah, we're recovering a lot of the south and some of the center. And Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Alhamdulillah, we have we have our own team on the ground. We have our own kitchen that is constantly working from the beginning of the war. We've been in the war, alhamdulillah, we've been in Gaza since before the war started. And alhamdulillah, we are very familiar with Gaza and how to work in Gaza. And today, I want to bring to you an opportunity. Alhamdulillah, I also want to remind you that our overhead is 7%. And today we're collecting adahi. And also the Gaza boxes are going for adahi as well. So whatever you have, if you don't have the $400 for adhiyah in Gaza, please give whatever you can, and collectively we will cover the cost. I want to remind you, brothers and sisters, that this is a door of opportunity in the best of days. So will you take it, or will you pass it on? Brothers and sisters, who remembers last year when so-and-so and so-and-so thought they will make it to this Ramadan? But he did not, or she did not. But you are here. We are here, and are we guaranteed the next Ramadan? We just passed Ramadan. I want you to give yourself a grade. Did you pass? I'll tell you how to know if you passed or not. Did you continue the actions? Did you continue the actions? Did you continue the promises? Or did you make any promises? Brothers and sisters, please reflect. Please reflect. Without reflecting on yourself, I know culturally a lot of people, they love to point fingers. It's always about what can we say about others. I want you to guide that same energy, but to yourself. Be your inner police. Without our inner police, we will never change. We will never better ourselves. We will make excuses for everything that's haram and make it halal. We will look for fatwas that don't even apply to us and use it. Brothers and sisters, where is the mu'min al-qawi? Where is the mu'min al-qawi that we are looking for? That we all need. It's time to rise, brothers and sisters. It's time to rise. It's time. You don't have tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised. You have today. You have now. Brothers and sisters, make tawbah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, how can we lose on this opportunity? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala replaces it. Replaces the same sayyah. This great sayyah that you've been doing for years. Imagine a sin that you do every night for 20 years, for 10 years. And then you make tawbah. Honest tawbah. Imagine all that sayyat become hasanat. What's holding you? What's pushing you back? Is it shaitan? Is your shaitan that strong? Brothers and sisters, with us being weak, with us having weak iman, Allah will defeat it. Look what distrust did to our communities. Our mahar is very high. Mahar is very high. No one can get married. No one can get married. They need. Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created this way. Zina rises. Our kids, la samhallah, they have these secret chats, this secret boyfriend, girlfriend. You're not all-knowing, Allah is. But when you are making marriage so difficult, why? Is it truly because you don't accept his religion or his akhlaq? Or is it because of the money? No one can afford marriage. Why should a wedding cost so much? You want a teacher? Here, Gaza. Alhamdulillah, they're getting married. In a time like this, we should not waste our money just to an industry, a wedding industry. Why should our weddings cost so much and take all the money? Why shouldn't it be cheaper? Collect money and send it off to Gaza. Why? Why not? Isn't this more honorable to the community if that's what you care about? I'll tell you something. Be an example. Be example. Start it. Start it. فعل خير. صدقة جارية. Start it in your community. Don't let this distrust just increase and spread us apart. When one person gets divorced, khalas, it's the end of the world. We have two sides, people with him or without him. And then another one gets divorced without him. We're so divided so easily. And do you think these electric propagandas online, you think we don't have umila in Gaza? You don't think we have umila in West Bank? There's all over the place. You think they won't want to raise this distrust in your heart? All I hear, subhanAllah, I had a big discussion with a brother, and he's like, I don't know if money's gonna go to Gaza. Are you sure? Prove it to me. And just we sat down and showed videos and everything, and dates and online with Al Jazeera. And at the end, mashallah, but he's very wealthy. He wanted to give $10. And he asked for a change for 5. Alhamdulillah, may Allah accept him. May Allah accept for him. But brothers and sisters, we're not here. It's not a time where it's just, there's a genocide going on. We need them in best of health. We need them to stay there. We need them to last. We need Gaza after this war to be there. Our goal is not to just, wallah, in the genocide. There's still a goal after that. There's still more work. We want the blockade to be over. Brothers and sisters, what's going on? Why are we such asleep? Why are we sleeping, brothers and sisters? Are you just waiting till the next person to take on your role? With all the people that passed away, may Allah accept them. Shuhada in Gaza. Do you think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't replace them? I'm going to tell you, in January, there was a news article that came out. There was a number. 70,000 in American new converts. I don't know what the number is now, but 70,000 thanks to Gaza. Did you do your part in this da'wah? I didn't see the 70,000 before. I'm muqassir, everyone muqassir. But brothers and sisters, our akhlaq might not be where it should be. Our ta'amul, our cheating, our trades, our selling. Brothers and sisters, we need to change. They seen akhlaq, they seen faith. They seen faith where they won't back down for it. They seen something that they live for. If this happened to anyone else, if this happened anywhere in America, what would be the first number one death cause? Mental health, I guarantee you. Without iman, mental health would skyrocket. Brothers and sisters, if you think you have some problems in mental health, practice dealing with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Practice dealing with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Trade with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Reflect to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Better yourself for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And watch yourself find peace. Astaghfirullah li wa lakum ya fawzul mustaghfirin. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا. You don't think this is Nasr? It might not be Nasr for Gaza yet, but I'm telling you it's Nasr for Islam. That this many families, 70,000 families, are affected by a new Muslim, a new convert. Imagine, 70,000. These 70,000, where were they before? They were your coworker. They were probably your racist coworker. Probably someone that hated us. They're probably someone that was pro-Zionist. And they don't know. They don't know what's going on. They don't know what they're standing for. They only know what Fox News tells them. But subhanAllah, with all of these leaks of videos, let's say, and this dawah, 70,000, And most of them, they read the Quran on their own. Then went to a local masjid to ask the questions that they had. Brothers and sisters, with this time, you should be preparing yourself at least for da'wah. You want to be mu'min al-qawi? Let's say you don't have to give. You don't have enough money to give. Prepare yourself. Better yourself. So for da'wah. For da'wah, the minimum. Minimum. You don't want to stand up for anything? Do the minimum. And I'm telling you, the minimum, reflecting on yourself, being a better person, it's probably a little harder. A little harder than giving. Brothers and sisters, I'm coming to an end. I'd like to remind you that we have a table outside for Rahma Worldwide, for Adahi. Please don't forget your brothers and sisters in Gaza. When you're taking out your family, remember and thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the ni'mah you have. Because this ni'mah is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Your wealth, when you die, you have no idea where it's going to go. If you think it's guaranteed to go to your kids, Allah. If you think you have a kid that's going to make sadaqah jariyah for you, may Allah accept and may Allah make sure that happens. But I'm going to tell you, the only way you actually know, and this is something that's weird with our culture, we only do sadaqah jariyah when they die. You're alive. Why aren't you doing sadaqah jariyah for yourself? Why aren't you donating? Only when you die? Only when you die? Brothers and sisters, please, I would like to see you outside as a role model. If you have kids with you, please have them donate. I would love to see more kids donating today. I want to see role models sending their children with a credit card to donate. Also discuss with them. Tell them how much you want to put. Tell them a big number. Have them feel. Have them feel. You want to throw $1,000 in? Yalla bismillah. Tell them. $1,000. This is for Gaza. This is for the kids. This is to feed. Show them the news. They should know what's going on. How are you going to raise these next generations? Oh Allah, help and protect the people of Palestine. Oh Allah, bestow your mercy on the people of Gaza. Oh Allah, help and protect the people of Gaza. Oh Allah, ease their pain and suffering. Oh Allah, bestower of mercy, bestow your mercy on them. Oh Allah, open people's hearts to give in this time of crisis. Oh Allah, may Allah accept. Oh Allah, accept. Oh Allah, accept our efforts and sacrifice. Oh Allah, help those who are in need wherever they may be. Oh Allah, assist our brothers and sisters in Palestine and remove from them their oppression. Grant them safety and tranquility and bestow peace upon their land. Ya Allah, help us reflect. Help us reflect on ourselves. Help us better ourselves. Help us be a reason people enter this deen. قولي هذا وقم الصلاة.